Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to our channel where we provide useful spiritual insights to help you navigate your twin flame journey. Life is a mysterious journey of connections, love, and soul recognition. Throughout our lives, we encounter different people who leave lasting impressions on us. Some come and go, while others stay and shape our very existence. Among these profound connections, we often hear about soulmates and twin flames, two deeply spiritual relationships that serve distinct purposes in our personal growth. But what happens when someone has already found a soulmate, only to have the universe introduce a twin flame into their life? This is a question that stirs deep emotions and complexities, as the presence of both a soulmate and a twin flame can bring forth intense shifts in one's spiritual path. To truly understand this, we must explore what a soulmate is, what a twin flame is, and how their roles shift when both exist in the same lifetime. We must also examine the effects this can have on all parties involved, the lessons it teaches, and the way the universe orchestrates these divine encounters for the purpose of spiritual evolution. Let's take a journey through the depths of these sacred relationships and uncover what truly happens when a soulmate meets the energy of a twin flame. A soulmate is someone who enters your life with a deep, familiar connection. This is a soul you have likely shared past lives with, a soul that resonates with you in a way that feels comfortable and reassuring. Unlike a twin flame, a soulmate does not mirror your deepest wounds, but instead provides a sense of companionship, love, and understanding. A soulmate relationship is often peaceful, nurturing, and filled with mutual respect. There may be challenges, but these challenges tend to be easier to work through because both individuals are on a similar frequency. The love between soulmates is profound, but it is not necessarily meant to transform a person in the way a twin flame connection does. Instead, it offers stability and emotional safety, a kind of love that allows both individuals to grow together without the intense upheaval that twin flames bring. For many, a soulmate is a life partner. They provide the type of love that supports dreams, builds families, and offers unwavering companionship. However, not all soulmate relationships are meant to last forever. Some soulmates come into our lives for a specific season or purpose, teaching us valuable lessons before their presence naturally fades away. So, what happens when a person is in a stable, loving soulmate relationship and the universe suddenly brings a twin flame into their life? The answer lies in understanding the purpose of twin flames and why their arrival shakes the very foundation of one's existence. A twin flame is not just another deep connection, it is a meeting of the same soul split into two bodies. This connection is unlike any other because it forces individuals to confront their shadows, fears, and deepest truths. While soulmates bring harmony and companionship, twin flames bring transformation and spiritual awakening. When a twin flame arrives, it feels as if the soul is being pulled in a direction it cannot resist. The recognition is instant, the energy is overwhelming, and the emotions are beyond logical comprehension. A person who was once content in a soulmate relationship may suddenly find themselves questioning everything they thought they knew about love, connection, and purpose. This can lead to a whirlwind of emotions: confusion, guilt, excitement, longing, and even fear. The intensity of the twin flame connection cannot be ignored, and it often brings forth an internal struggle between the stability of a soulmate relationship and the undeniable pull of the twin flame. For some, the arrival of a twin flame means the end of a soulmate relationship. The depth of the twin flame bond can make it impossible to continue in a previous partnership without feeling as though something is missing. However, for others, the soulmate relationship may endure depending on the lessons both souls are meant to learn. Regardless of the outcome, one thing is certain: the presence of a twin flame changes everything. It forces individuals to reevaluate their spiritual path, their emotional needs, and their ultimate destiny. The arrival of a twin flame doesn't just affect the individual experiencing the connection, it also deeply impacts the soulmate who has been in their life. A soulmate, being spiritually attuned in their own right, can often sense when something shifts in the energy of the relationship. They may begin to feel a distance, an emotional unavailability, or a sense that their partner is searching for something beyond what the relationship offers. This can create feelings of insecurity, sadness, or even resentment. The soulmate may not fully understand what is happening, but they can sense that something has changed. In some cases, a soulmate may willingly step aside, recognizing that their partner's journey is leading them elsewhere. In others, they may fight for the relationship, trying to hold on to the love that was once enough. There is no right or wrong response. Each soulmate reacts based on their own soul's evolution and understanding of love. However, it is important to acknowledge that the pain a soulmate feels is real. They are not being discarded or abandoned. They are simply witnessing the unfolding of a divine plan that may not align with their expectations. The universe does not take away love cruelly. It redirects love to where it is meant to be for the highest growth of all involved. One of the most profound questions that arise in this situation is whether a soulmate and a twin flame can exist in a person's life at the same time. The answer is not straightforward because every connection is different and each person's spiritual journey unfolds uniquely. While some can balance both relationships, others may find it too difficult due to the emotional and energetic intensity involved. In certain cases, a soulmate and a twin flame can coexist, serving separate but equally important roles. A soulmate may continue to provide stability, emotional support, and companionship, offering a sense of grounding. Meanwhile, the twin flame acts as a powerful force of transformation, awakening deeper truths and pushing the individual toward personal and spiritual growth. This dynamic, however, is not easy to maintain. It requires deep self-awareness, honesty, and emotional maturity from all involved. The person at the center of both relationships must be able to manage their emotions, communicate openly, and ensure that neither connection is built on dishonesty or avoidance. If all parties understand their roles and respect the process, it is possible to sustain both relationships in a way that serves everyone's highest good. However, in many cases, the energy of a twin flame is too overwhelming to allow the soulmate relationship to remain unchanged. Twin flames ignite something within the soul that is difficult to ignore. The connection is so intense that it often disrupts a person's previous understanding of love and relationships. When this happens, it may become nearly impossible to stay with a soulmate in the same way as before. The pull toward the twin flame is undeniable, and trying to resist it can create deep inner conflict. Even if the soulmate relationship is loving and stable, the soul's yearning for growth and alignment with its twin flame often takes precedence. It's important to understand that the universe does not introduce a twin flame into someone's life to create suffering or destruction. The twin flame journey is not about breaking apart existing love, but about awakening deeper truths that need to be acknowledged. Whether this results in the end of a soulmate relationship or the coexistence of both connections depends on the specific spiritual path of those involved. Sometimes, a soulmate connection may evolve into something more platonic, allowing space for the twin flame journey to unfold. Other times, the soulmate relationship may naturally fade away, making room for new growth and experiences. Ultimately, no two journeys are alike. What matters most is that each person listens to their inner guidance, honors their feelings, and makes decisions based on what truly resonates with their soul. Whether one stays with a soulmate, chooses their twin flame, or finds a way to hold space for both, the path they take will always lead them toward the lessons they are meant to learn. Regardless of the outcome, having both a soulmate and a twin flame in one lifetime is a profound and life-changing experience. It brings deep emotional challenges, but also incredible opportunities for spiritual evolution. Each connection teaches important lessons about love, purpose, and the fluid nature of relationships. For the person experiencing a twin flame awakening while already in a soulmate relationship, this journey forces them to examine who they truly are. It teaches them about self-discovery and the importance of following their inner truth. They are often faced with difficult choices, requiring them to be honest with themselves and those they love. Through this experience, they learn that love is not always simple, and sometimes the soul's calling must be honored even when it brings uncertainty or change. They also learn to trust divine timing, understanding that not all relationships are meant to last forever in the way they expect. For the soulmate, this experience offers a different kind of growth. It challenges them to recognize that love is not about ownership or control, but about allowing each person to follow their own path. It can be painful to feel someone drifting away, but it is also an opportunity to practice self-love, resilience, and trust in the universe's plan. A soulmate who goes through this experience may discover new levels of emotional independence and inner strength, realizing that their happiness is not solely dependent on another person. If they are able to see beyond the immediate pain, they may come to understand that this shift is leading them toward a connection that is more aligned with their own spiritual growth. For the twin flame, the journey is equally intense. Meeting their counterpart is like looking into a mirror that reflects back everything they need to heal. This connection forces them to confront their fears, insecurities, and unresolved wounds. It can be overwhelming, but it is also an opportunity for deep transformation. They learn that love is not just about passion or attraction. It is about soul evolution. Through the connection, they are pushed to step into their highest purpose, shedding old patterns and embracing their true selves. At the core of all these experiences is one universal truth. Love is meant to help us grow. Whether one remains with a soulmate or embarks on the twin flame journey, the ultimate goal is to become the most authentic version of oneself. Love, in its highest form, is not about attachment or fear. It is about expansion, understanding, and alignment with the soul's deepest truth. Each experience, no matter how challenging, is a stepping stone toward greater self-awareness and spiritual awakening. In the end, this journey is not about choosing between a soulmate and a twin flame. It is about choosing what feels most aligned with the heart and soul. It is about trusting the universe and allowing love to unfold in the way it is meant to, knowing that whatever happens is leading all souls involved toward their highest potential. The universe does not bring people into our lives without reason. Every relationship we experience, whether with a soulmate or a twin flame, is meant to help us grow, heal, and evolve. Sometimes love feels clear and straightforward, offering warmth and stability. Other times, it shakes the very core of our being, forcing us to confront truths we never expected. No matter how it unfolds, each connection is part of a greater divine plan that leads us closer to our most authentic selves. When a twin flame arrives while a soulmate is still present, it can feel overwhelming and even unfair. But the universe does not work against us. It works for us. What feels like confusion or heartbreak in the moment is often the beginning of something deeper, something meant to realign us with our true purpose. Instead of seeing this experience as a loss, it can be seen as an awakening, a chance to step into a higher state of love and understanding. No love is ever wasted. Even if paths diverge, the bond shared with a soulmate remains valuable. It was never meaningless, nor was it a mistake. It was exactly what it needed to be at the time it was given. And if that love continues in a new way, it is because it still has a purpose in our journey. If it fades, it is only because something greater is calling both souls forward. At its core, love is not about ownership or permanence. It is about growth, trust, and surrender. Sometimes, the love that feels easiest is not the love that leads us to our highest self. And sometimes, the love that feels most intense is not meant to last in the way we expect. The universe knows what we need, even when we don't. In the end, whether we remain with a soulmate or embark on the journey with a twin flame, love will continue to guide us. It is not about choosing one over the other, but about choosing what aligns with the soul's deepest truth. And when we trust that truth, we can walk forward with peace, knowing that every step is leading us exactly where we are meant to be.